So we're here at Playa Tesoro, and we've had a lot of people buying lots lately, and we have 3 or 4 houses in design and 2 pools under construction. So questions are coming up about ongoing maintenance issues, design issues related to maintenance. So I thought maybe we'd spend a little time talking about that. Right now, we have a bit of a rainstorm rolling in. It's the dry season. You still do get a little bit of rain and some wind coming in. Issues on the beach out here that you need to consider with your design and maintenance costs: salt, rain, and the corrosion that comes with that. We don't have any issue with beach erosion. We've never had an issue with that. If you can get stainless steel hinges, if you can get solar tinted windows, that's a very good idea. Bug screens are a good idea. This is the equator. We're 5 degrees above the equator. So you have more, the reality is there's more bugs and varmints up here than there is in America. You have to stay on the termites, the bats, spiders, ants. And they're not hard to deal with, but you just have to expect that there's maintenance to be done every few weeks. So you need to be aware that you can't just close your door and walk away for 7 months like you might be able to do at a cabin on a lake somewhere in Minnesota. You just can't do that here. And then your electricity costs, you should be expecting to be running about $180 American a month. And with a pool, you should be expecting around $280 a month. You have to keep cleaning the water, cleaning the filters, running the water. Someone has to take care of your pool for you. You should be expecting $300, $350 a month or so to maintain a nice home with a pool. We're selling quite a few lots, and we're selling houses that are complete. They usually come with a renovation immediately. We're selling bare lots, and we're taking people from ground level. One common misconception seems to be when you're out here in a new area, trees don't come with electricity attached. There isn't a water spigot out here to attach and run your bathroom and your sink from. You have to install that stuff. So we've installed all the infrastructure, the power lines, the transformers, and the water lines with the huge reservoirs in the back and the wells. Together, it's around $3,400 total. It's not a lot of money, but some people seem to be confused that it's included. So if you already have a lot where these connections are already there, well, then it is included. But if you're buying a raw piece of land, you have to add these things. Things that are not expensive are beer and rum. They're very inexpensive, and the rum is excellent. Rice, beans, eggs, bacon, pork, beef, these things are all very inexpensive and very, very tasty. Things that are rather expensive are anything related to an automobile, either the purchase of the automobile, putting fuel in the automobile, parts for the automobile. Getting around in a car and owning a car here is fairly expensive. The salt and the sand and the roads do take their toll on their car. You do your ball joints, your clutch, your brakes, your tires, all take a beating and need to be serviced more than you would think. But none of it is crazy expensive. When you ask somebody to give you a ride to the airport or here or there or whatever, you might be a little surprised at the amount. But when you understand that the gasoline is $6 American a gallon, the tires are about $210 American each. So you shouldn't be that surprised by the prices you're getting, because once you understand, if you understand the expense to run that automobile, it's very reasonable. A new vehicle down here is between $32,000 and $55,000 American. That's more than it is back home, for sure. But used vehicles, they also don't go down in value very much here. Often used vehicles here are $22,000, $24,000 American. That's a lot of money. So anything to do with an automobile, it is a little bit more expensive than you expect it to be. But that is very common all over the Caribbean.
Okay, this little car here actually is one I wouldn't mind test driving. It's a little Suzuki Jimny, they call it. Not the Jimmy, the Jimny. And it's just got a tiny little engine in it, but it's a tough little truck, everybody says. And I think the price is, I don't know, someone said it's like 20,000, 29, 21,000 brand new, which, the price is right.
So one thing that is very inexpensive here and delicious is shrimp and fish. Jorge, the fisherman, just came by and brought us a bucket. I'm talking about a 5-gallon pail, a paint bucket, about a third full of shrimp they just caught last night out in the ocean out front there. It is absolutely delicious. So there's enough in that bucket for a family of 4 to go probably 2 or 3 weeks, and it was 2,500 Cordobas. There's 36 Cordoba to an American dollar, so that's about $70 or something. So when you buy here, in conclusion, don't underestimate the maintenance. Nothing compared to North America. Your labor portion is very, very low, but you do have to maintain your property, and it does cost you to do that.